All right, Shalom. This is our brothers from GMS Atlanta, giving all praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone, and much love to all you Akim across the four corners pushing this word, and much in sincerity and in truth. Once again, we're here constantly exalting the word of Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And me and the brothers, we just want to go in to constantly enduring and by doing this, building up your faith. Like if you're in a marathon, the more when you start running, your breathing patterns are going to change throughout the race because you're going to be getting more and more tired. But now your mind is going to have to take over, where you have to tell your body like, hey man, we got to do this now. You got to switch things up, and that's like your faith in this truth. And you start going through more and more. The Most High is going to try you, and it's going to help build your faith up. You're going to go through different things throughout this walk where your faith is going to be necessary, extremely necessary. So we just want to jump straight into it. We get 2 Peter, Salakia, 2 Timothy 4.
This is 2 Timothy, we're going to start at 2 and 3.
Okay.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
Kind of. You want to speak on that, brother?
Yeah, kind of. Matter of fact, I got that word endure. All right, that word endure in the Greek is kakopithio, and it means to suffer, endure evils, or to suffer evils, hardships or troubles, to be afflicted. All right.
Kind
of. So when it says endure like a hard soldier, soldiers go through the grunt work. They be grinding. To even become a soldier, you got to go through a boot camp or a so-called an initiation. A basic training. So we have to endure these hardships, these afflictions, certain things that are thrown at us while we're still in the truth. Man, we read that, Baba Kashad.
This is 2 Timothy 2 and 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
Come on.
Kind
I got a quick precept. Okay, because it's enduring. Okay, this is James chapter 5 verse 11. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard the patience of Job, and Job is one of the best examples of endurance. A lot of things were thrown at him, boils all over his body, his whole family killed. All his substance was taken away. He endured. He says, even just paraphrasing, even though he slayed me, he'll still keep the faith pretty much.
Yeah, kind of.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, kind of. Ye have heard the patience of Job and have seen the end of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai, that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai is very pitiful and of tender mercy, because ultimately he got reimbursed for double for keeping his patience, his integrity, and enduring, and keeping his faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you want me to real quick, just
You said what?
go into it, but I got it treated up.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
well,
can get that.
you can get it real quick.
If you want to
But
say
yeah, I was just saying, based on that account that the brother just gave, through that those affliction that Job went through, he was tested, and who tested him more the most? His woman. She told him to curse the Most High. You see, Satan always comes, in different forms, and very, very, very subtle, man. And he's going to use the things and the people that are most closest to you to bring, different types of temptation onto you. But this is when your faith got to kick in even more. When me and the brother Ratazar went into last night, the more work that you do, you put more and more money into your spiritual bank account, which builds your faith.
This is the best investment.
It's the best investment you can make. So get that account real quick.
In Job, this is Job chapter 13, verse 15. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him.
Though he slayed me, yet will I trust in him, man. That shows a sign of endurance and faith.
Yeah, kind of. And if I could say, that's really what a soldier is about. Like he trusts in his superior. If that man has a higher rank than me, if you're a captain or a sergeant or whatever, I have to trust in your decision making. They trusted in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man.
Okay.
That's the movement of a soldier.
It can. And then not only do you have to trust in it, you have to follow it.
Come.
You have to follow orders. You can't be insubordinate. You got a good soldier carries out orders, man. Okay.
It goes right into what the brother is saying. It says, "But I will maintain my own ways before him." So Job was telling you, like everything that Yahweh Shemi Yahushua has set before him up until this point, he gonna maintain these ways, even though he don't know why he going through what he going through. He still gonna trust in Yahweh Shemi Yahushua.
Hold up Proverbs 16:1, because Job was saying, "I'll hold my ways, man." That ultimately he had faith in Yahweh Shemi Yahushua, so all his ways are being what you could say steered. You could say by Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. Go ahead and get that.
You said
Proverbs 16.
This is Proverbs 16:1. It says, "The preparations of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from the Most High."
There you go. You said the
The
preparations.
preparations of the heart
Of
in
the
man.
heart. So the preparation is going. The word preparations, when you look it up, it goes into the plans or arrangements.
Okay.
And heart is la'ab, which means mind. So your plans and your arrangement in your mind are all controlled by Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. The answer of the tongue. That's why in Matthew, well, in the Gospels, it says, in that day, you know, I'm paraphrasing. You don't worry about what you shall speak, because it will be given to you.
Matthew 10, right?
I think it is Matthew 10.
Yeah.
You know, and what does it say at the last part?
It says, "But the Lord, Salah. And the answer of the tongue is from the Most High."
It's from the Most High. So Job knew everything. His preparations. He ultimately, because he had faith in Yahweh Shemi Yahushua, he knew that it would, Yahweh Shemi Yahushua would put it in his spirit to have that exuberant faith and for him to endure.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We can jump back to Timothy.
All right.
Or if you have another precept I want to expound, brother.
Oh, no. I'm just going I'm gonna jump to down to verse 10 in 2 Timothy. In 2 Timothy 2:10. "Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake."
And that's why we push this word, man. But before me and this brother Tazabal came up here to do this lesson with the brothers Ab here, we were talking about it and how, being with the brethren, and it's like you only been with them for so long, but it feels like you've known them for so long, for a lifetime.
Yeah,
And the brother said it's because of the genuine and all that. And then I went on to say, because each brother knows this ain't about us.
Yeah,
It's about Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. So reread that first part.
Okay. "Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake."
We do this and push the word for the elect's sake, and because we're commanded to by Yahushua when he told Peter, "Feed my sheep, feed my lambs." It's a commandment. That's why we do this, and that's why we keep enduring, because we're actually hopeful elect. We hope to wake up the elect and hope to be one of the elect. All right.
"That they may also obtain the salvation which is in Yahweh HaMashiach with eternal glory."
Man, that's beautiful, man. Because it said, reread that.
"Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Yahweh HaMashiach
It
with
says
eternal glory."
It says also that they may, meaning we're not selfish in this thing. We're trying to save ourselves and push out the word and gather in the elect. That's not a selfish act. You know what I'm saying? That's called brotherly love.
And that's what causes us to have more faith in this work or whatever. It's through the elect, these men that we're amongst. The hopeful elect just as well as he, or whatever. It's that genuine love that you come up under that banner in the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Yahushua, and we move and we trust in Him.
That's one of the key components that keeps us to endure and keeps us trying to build our faith, man. For it's all also it's that thought of not knowing, that thought of not knowing if you're a part of that number, man. You know, so it's like you have to have faith and you have to have hope and you have to endure it that you are a part of that select few. It's a key component.
I got 2 precepts.
We're gonna that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let the words of the Lord speak.
This is 2 Thessalonians 1, and I started 3. It said, "We are bound to thank Yahweh always for you."
Always, man. Go ahead.
Right.
Is that for you?
Okay.
Perfect precept.
Like you said, it's not about us.
Yep.
Brethren, as it is meet, because that your faith groweth exceedingly, and the charity of every one of you all toward each other abounded.
God, get 1 Corinthians chapter 8 and 1. Reread that.
Yeah, current. This is 2 Thessalonians 1 and 3. We are bound to thank Yahweh always for you, brethren, as it is meet, because that your faith groweth exceedingly, and the charity of every one of you all toward each other abounded.
You know that your faith grows exceedingly. But look up that word exceedingly, so we can get the full edification on that as well. Because your faith grows exceedingly, and also it's said in the charity. Go ahead and read 1 Corinthians 8 and 1. Yeah.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 1. Now as touching 8 and 1. Now as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifies.
But charity edifies. And that's just the point I wanted to bring right there at the end of that verse. Because it taught in the Thessalonians, it spoke about the charity. You know, being brotherly and having charity towards one another will eliminate that selfishness and ultimately keep you to endure and keep that faith in you. That word
this is exceedingly in 2 Thessalonians 1 and 3 says, to increase beyond measure.
You gotta increase your faith beyond measure, man.
It's the infinity, right?
You gotta. It's infinite.
Infinite, man.
It's infinite, man. You gotta have infinite faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And you know it's the spirit that, as of lately, brothers have been going into that, into making videos about faith.
Yeah, kind of.
Because we made a video, let your faith overwhelm any doubt.
Any doubt.
You have to have exceeding faith, and it will overwhelm that doubt, and that will in turn keep you to endure.
Okay. It says, this is verse 4. So that we ourselves glory in you in the churches of the Most High for your patience and faith in all your persecutions and tribulations that ye endure.
That ye endure.
Yeah, so perfectly, through everything that you're gonna catch in this hell that we in. Okay? Once again, not to shift, but you Christians, y'all think we're gonna go this underneath the ground and get, I guess fucked around by some faggot in I don't know, man, what the fuck he wears and a pitchfork. That's stupid. Okay? This is the hell that we're in. These are the afflictions that we go through every day, waking up with aches, guy in the drive, your car may be messed up. Some brothers may have, oh damn man, my tag or my insurance or my tires or my something in my engine is messed up. This is hell that we catch. And it bounces back and forth. Now, throughout everything, the scripture said you endure. You endure these things so that it helps build your faith. Because at the end of the day, we endure all things for the elect's sake, and we're going to require faith to get to certain goals, so to speak. Like a soldier, you got different. You might have to go and do a mission over here. And when you get over there, okay, now you're over here. Now we got this going on.
Checkpoints, really.
Checkpoints, yeah. Kind. You gotta have that spiritual fever burning in you, man.
I got 2 precepts going to speaking on faith. Really, when you're going through these infirmities is to build your faith. I'm gonna start over, and this is Proverbs chapter 24, verse 10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. So that strength being small is that could be in a sense of faith, man. Because these things that we go through, like a brother may, brothers done been locked up in the truth and everything, like with the, with Renee when he spoke on his experience and everything.
Yeah.
A brother, he fell out of the truth right after they got arrested because his strength was small, man. His faith, he had faint faith. His strength was small, so that caused him to fall out of the truth.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, because as soon as they run into some adversity, they snap, man.
Yeah, kind of.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't do that. Like I said, you have to have that fire burning. You have to keep your light going.
You gotta have that oil.
Yeah, us going through these infirmities and things, like brothers may have stubbed toe. You see it in sports all the time. Like Kobe played through broken fingers. Like what more for us being in this truth, having the heavenly power on our side, man. The powers of powers on our side. We should be able to endure all infirmities, all affliction, all vexation for the elect's sake, man. And that, go ahead.
In order to do that, you got to believe.
Yeah, you gotta have faith, man.
You got to believe. That's having faith.
I pull it in. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9, about us going through these afflictions and these infirmities and these things. That's to build our faith, but it's all through the algorithm and the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. Yeah, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. And he said unto me, and this was Paul speaking about Yahweh Shem Shai. He said, and he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. And us being in this society, we are in our lowest state, man. Like we're weak. We can't go draw our own water. We can't make up our own garments. We can't, if this brother is in a bind financially, I can't dig into my pocket and help him out. We're all weak, man. We've been made weak. So us being made weak, if we got bills and stuff to pay, sometimes, we ain't got the money. Trust on Yahweh Shem Shai, and hey, man, set up the prayers and keep it moving.
Yeah, kind of, because right now your mindset really should be out of this world.
Kind of.
So why are you worried about what's happening here? Have faith that whatever is happening to you is, it's the will of the Lord, one, and it's building you up to greater things that's coming, man. This is a spiritual thing. You can't be worried about, you gotta. This is when your faith kicks in, when you pray and you meditate on the scriptures. You're like, okay, well, let's see why, because the truth is 100% solid. That's where you can't. That's where you gotta, go back and meditate on that.
You
got more?
Read over. It says, is to make the point. My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. And what is that strength, man? That's faith. That's that gift of faith Yahweh Shem Shai gave unto us. He said it was made perfect through weakness.
Okay. And what's the perfect example do we have of that? Yahweh Shai. Okay. Yahweh Shai, when he was at his weakest point, after fasting for 40 days, 40 nights, he was tempted like Satan. But I guarantee you, in that time, spiritually, his faith was built all the way up because he was dealing with his Father. So Satan, Scripture said, resist the devil and he shall flee. And he was at his lowest. So it's sitting in the Scripture. He bring you low. Really, his strength is there, man. The Lord deals with the meek. But you have to have faith to go all. This is like you playing a game of chicken, man. And we're not stopping. We're not stopping. We're not stopping. This is something that's going to continuously happen. And by doing what we're doing, using Yahweh Shai as an example, we're using the men physically as an example, the apostles and the elders. Are they stopping? Have they been stopping? The example that they've been setting is what we, should strive to follow. And you have to gird up and you have to do certain things and apply yourself. Okay? And this is things, these little things that we endure every day, is things that it's minor, man. It's minor. I got a precept. You want to finish that up?
Yeah. Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities than that the power of Hamashiach may rest upon me. So we glorying in these things and these infirmities that we catching, that the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua may rest upon us, that you know, that these 2/3 and these heathens may see the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua dealing with us, man. And it's only through these infirmities when brothers get down to their last $20 or whatever, and they still got $800 worth of bills. This same guy may be going through it, but he bugging out. He finna go rob somebody. This brother's over here. He just cracked open a bottle of Yayan, man. He finna send up some prayers and watch some videos. He gonna be alright, man.
Yeah.
He good. He ain't worried because his strength has been made perfect through faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, constantly enduring.
Yeah, that's why you gotta constantly, you know, be in the scriptures and constantly be praying. You know, constantly linking up with Akim, because that's gonna help build your faith up and keep you in. Another thing about a soldier, he has a good team, man. You got a team of soldiers that's on point with each other, knowing what's going on. They're gonna know same thing with a sport team.
Okay.
You're like, man, you huddle up. You're like, listen, man, move the ball over here. This, you know, Kashakwala, he got some speed. I know you can take him touch by. Get in there with the strength, and we know. Okay, together we can do something.
My soldiers is really well rounded. Like, I wasn't the greatest marksman in the military when it came to shooting a gun, but when it came to hand-to-hand combat, wasn't nobody in my company seeing me, man.
Okay.
So every soldier has different strengths, but all of my weaknesses was made stronger through my comrades that I had around me, building you up, constantly giving you that exhortation. That's the same thing we do here, man. Because we're at war.
Okay. And it's a spiritual war.
Come.
You know, weapons of all warfare are not carnal. So we're helping each other with spiritual gifts that a lot of you people can't see. You know, y'all watch, but a lot of shit goes over y'all niggas' head, man. Okay. Y'all niggas think y'all smart, like G-Man. And man, I hate you, man. And you did a video again, and you talking about this. I hate you. Let's establish that. You come to Atlanta, or you go to any one of these camps, and brothers will tell you the same thing. We hate you because you're our enemy.
Through thy precepts, I hate every false way.
Okay? And some brothers think you're a tear. I could care less. You're just off. You're just off. And we're sick of y'all, man. Christians, send somebody else and let's chop them down too. You know?
We hate all people that hate Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Yeah,
Coming up against the doctrine. Coming up against Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Okay, let me get this real quick. This is Hebrews 11:1. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And we have faith that the Lord is going to come through the clouds, man, and destroy a lot of you people out here, man. Because y'all are not right. And y'all know y'all not right. That's the hard part. G-Man, you know you're bugged out and you're not on a level to be. Why the hell are you around us? Why are you around us? We don't like you. We don't look at your page and shit. This is only, you know, something that we're doing because we're defending the gospel. That's it, man. But we're going to continue doing the work because we have faith that the Lord's going to do these things. Y'all don't have any faith, Christians. Y'all just in a religion. That's it.
And have the audacity to say we're in a cult. Y'all are in Christianity's a cult.
We're in the open. How can we be a cult? We're live on YouTube. We're on the streets. We're not hidden.
You look up that word cult, it just goes back to word worship, man. It's like, that's what a culture is based off of, man. What you worship.
Culture.
That's what it's about. Like, culture is based off what you worship.
All
Israelites is based off Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, worship with them.
Man, I'm trying not to really go in on y'all. You know what I'm saying? But it's trying to anger me because all these fucking niggas that are saying we're in a cult, they're probably in some Greek society in college.
Dancing monkeys.
They all got different tattoos and brands.
You brand animals, man.
Y'all into all of that.
Yeah.
But y'all gonna look at us. Y'all got all kind of secret handshakes and all. What are y'all talking about? Y'all are not gonna create a smoke screen from what this is really about. This is about the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Based on the scriptures, y'all are off. That's it. 2, it says, for by Salakia. For by it the elders obtain a good report. And do not apostles and elders do not have a good report? They have an excellent report. So the faith that we're required to have is like when it's going to be exceedingly limitless. I'm going to finish up with that.
I'm just going to finish this out with a quick account, an example. This is Exodus chapter 14, verse 13. And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will show to you today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more forever. Verse 14, and there's a point. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. All right? But Moses was telling his people to stand still and fear not. When you don't fear, you don't have any doubt, and you have faith, and you're going to stand strong and know that Yahweh Shem Yahushai got you. Just like the brother was saying, Yahweh was going to give the command to Yahweh Shai and the legions of angels that he's bringing with him to crack the sky. But we're going to stand still in this faith, in this doctrine, in this truth, until he comes back to come get us. And Esau is going to reign over us forever, like no more, forever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, currently we're going to put them in slavery. We're going to put all you Edomites in slavery. Okay? But it's not, we're not affiliated with no other Israelite group, because, these dumbasses in IUIC, they actually put out an order that they should curse on Esau. Fuck you too, Esau. You're gonna pay for all this wickedness that you did, man.
And that's why we endure and keep the faith to see your ass in feathers of iron, man. Mm-hmm. And that's why we keep the faith and endure again to have whole dominion over everything under Yahweh Shai. Because we're heirs with Yahweh Shai. And we're going to have you in slavery, your children in slavery, your women in slavery, and you heathens, you other heathens as well.
But that ain't something that you heathens don't know, man. It's just something you gotta refuse to accept. Right now.
Kind of, even the animals want that, man. Y'all got the animals in the zoo all locked up. Y'all got the birds dying, the fishes beaching themselves.
Earth is mourning.
The earth is in mourning, kind of.
It really is.
The whole earth wants you gone. But with that, man, we just want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, for giving us, the strength and the spirit to continuously push His word. It's one brother's out there, man. Keep enduring, keep building your faith up. Let's keep pushing. Let's get out of here, and let's just keep building. Shalom.
Shalom.